What is up, my friends? It is Friday night. It is the late night agenda, and your weekend has officially begun. As you can see on the screen, we are now just 2 weeks away from the first ever Anfield Agenda live show at the Sugar Club in Dublin, coming up this August bank holiday, the 4th. Hope you can join us. You can find a link to buy tickets if you'd like to come along in the description of this video. I can't wait to come and meet you guys and say hello and thank you in person for all of your amazing support. So fingers crossed to see you in Dublin. If not, maybe Cardiff or somewhere else real soon. So look, let's get stuck into it tonight. Now, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about the latest stories for the next 8 to 10 minutes, but I want you guys to do your part and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you haven't dropped a like on the video yet, please do. And of course, the all-important one, hit that subscribe button. So, bit of a potential plot twist for Fabinho. Not a plot twist in a way that suggests he's not going to leave Liverpool, but everybody thought that it was a done deal, that he was going to Saudi, and he still may well do. But Florian Plettenberg from Sky Germany gave us all a bit of a shock earlier on when he said Bayern is monitoring Fabinho's situation closely. Fabinho close to joining Al Ittihad as Liverpool want to finalise the deal soon. Bayern are aware of it. Florian goes on to say if the deal falls through, he would be interesting for Bayern. He fits the type of profile that the Bayern bosses want. That caught me by surprise, to be honest with you, because I didn't think there was going to be many offers coming in for Fabinho. So when we got the 40 million offer from Saudi, I thought it was a very fair offer. And look, obviously the player wants to move on. So I think we can say that these deals will be finalised. Now, I was told by some people in our chat who are from that part of the world that I think today and tomorrow are the new year in Saudi. So maybe it's going to be quiet. Maybe it's a public holiday. And that's why we haven't got the confirmation of the Fabinho and Jordan Henderson transfers. I do think they will go through, and I do think that Liverpool will then move on to try and sign Romeo Lavia. Now, we're favourites for this signature, not just by me saying it, but the bookies. If you look at the money that's gone on for where he's going to be next, Liverpool are basically 1 to 2 on. And the next favourite is Arsenal, who are just pushing outside 3 to 1. So Liverpool clear favourites there by about, I don't know, 600%, something like that. And I think that's where we go. I think we sign Romeo Lavia once Fabinho is tied up and goes over to Saudi. I don't think Liverpool will pay the £50 million valuation that is put on his head for Southampton. I think we will go in initially less, maybe about 35. But if we don't sign him, Decore is the other name that's being considered, and considered strongly. What took me by surprise yesterday was an article that I read that suggested that yes, Crystal Palace have Decore's price set at about 70 million, but that the people at Liverpool who are looking and running the rule over this potential transfer deem that to be a fair valuation. I'm a little bit shocked by that. Liverpool saying something like 70 million is fair. I mean, if they want to do it, brilliant. Let's hope it happens. But I think we'll get that holding midfielder in soon. What I would say is I'd be very surprised if Lavia or Decore came in, if they'd be considered for the start of the season at this point, because we're 3 weeks away now from the league getting underway. So I think it wouldn't be enough time for anybody to bed in, get used to the system, get used to their teammates, and be ready for selection. So one question that keeps coming up from everybody in our live chat is, will there be a surprise signing? And who do you think it'll be? Truth is, I don't know. I think there could be, but I've no idea who it might be. Coop Miners is a name that's been mentioned. Lavia, Amrabat, Decore, Varadi, Kimmich. But I want to know, is there anybody else that you think could surprise us? Somebody that you think Liverpool could just spring a signing on us? Because we do love a stealth signing. We do love a little bit of a here we go with no preemptive warning. So maybe we're just waiting for that to happen. And I think this is the calm before the storm, to quote somebody else, to quote Matt Teaglin from LFC Transfer Room. But maybe Matt knows a little bit more on this than I do, because I can't tell you who exactly Liverpool are preparing to bring in for that storm. Now, on Jurgen Klopp, there was some worry that maybe with the German national team job potentially becoming available soon, that Jurgen could be poached from Liverpool. He's been speaking about it today, and this is what he had to say. The problem that stands in the way of the whole thing is my loyalty. He's speaking about him moving to Germany to take over the national team. I just can't leave Liverpool now and say I'll take over Germany for a short time. That doesn't work, and the request isn't even there. If I'm supposed to do that at some point, then I have to be available, and I'm not currently. I have a responsibility towards the club. Basically, it's an interesting job, but I don't know yet whether I'll do something completely different after I leave Liverpool. I want to keep my options open. So what I would suggest from that, and again, I'm okay with this. I think Jurgen will leave in 2026, and I can totally understand it. if you look at managers in the Premier League and how quickly they age after they come into the league, particularly at the top clubs like Liverpool, United, it's no surprise to me that Jurgen will need a break and some time away with his family. So I do think we will see Jurgen Klopp's tenure end in 2026, but I also know that we've still got 3 more years to go, and that makes me very, very happy, because right now we could have been staring down the barrel of Jurgen Klopp's last season at the club had he not signed that extension. So I'm okay if it's 3 more years and Jurgen moves on. Keep getting asked who I want to be the next manager, and the truth is, it's too early to say. 3 years is a long time in football. So yes, you look at Xabi Alonso, you look at some of the other managers like De Zerbi, but it's just too early to say, so I'm not going to stick my neck on the line just yet. Little bit of information on Thiago Alcantara. I can say for certain that he will stay at Liverpool this summer, but what I can say is it's looking very, very, very unlikely that Barcelona will come in to try and bring him back over to the Camp Nou. Whether he goes to Saudi Arabia, or I think he's had a couple of offers from Turkey. I mean, I don't expect Liverpool to sanction a move. He's the last, I guess, battle-hardened, experienced midfielder that we have with the club. And I was going through the list earlier on. So we've lost James Milner. We're going to lose Henderson, Fabinho, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita, Bobby Firmino, probably Nat Phillips, Fabio Carvalho on loan. We've lost quite a lot of players, and we've brought in 2. So I think we do need to get to signing some players soon, and we certainly can't afford for any more to be moving on. So I would expect a couple of midfielders to be gotten over the next few weeks, but we are closing in. It's 3 weeks now until the Premier League is back underway, so I do hope we see some movement over the next coming days. Now, of course, the Reds are in action on Monday. It's a noon kickoff, 12 p.m. We will be in a watch along of it right here on the channel. If you'd like to come and join us, as always, it'd be a pleasure to have you with us. And a last little thing before we finish up tonight. Harvey Elliott is doing a special fundraiser in aid of Clare House Children's Hospice. He is giving away 2 tickets to his executive box for Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest in October. The prize will include a meet and greet, a 4-course meal, half-time and full-time refreshments, and for every £20 donated, you'll receive an entry into the draw. You can just search it yourself. If you want to go into the Echo or the Liverpool website, I'm sure that there will be links there. But again, I want to say a massive well done to Harvey Elliott. He just seems like such a lovely young lad since he's come into the club. Yes, there's been a few little mistakes, but there's been lovely moments like this as well. So well done to Harvey Elliott. Himself and Curtis Jones returned to the Liverpool squad yesterday after their winning performance in the Under-21 Euros. So look, that is pretty much it for me tonight, my friends. It is now over to you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Who are you expecting to come in midfield? Do you think we're going to get a surprise signing? And anything else that you'd like to chat about as well. Don't forget, tickets are on sale, as I said at the start of the video, in Dublin at the Sugar Club 2 weeks from today. I'm so excited to finally meet you guys in person. Say thank you for all of your support. Hope to see you there. Talk to you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.